Hello everybody, welcome back. It's of course Cape Rugby TV. We're taking a look at what's happening in the world of Western Province Club Rugby. It's nice to have you with us. Back in studio with me, Jerome Parvat. Jerome, nice to have you with us.
Good to be back, JP.
You've been away for a little bit, but last week we had Stanley Robenheimer in your seat, and I think he's starting to challenge for your position.
Yeah, he must first win before he can challenge for my position.
What a fantastic weekend it was, folks. Of course, big thanks to our partners on board with us, Score Energy Drinks. We're going to explain to you how you can win yourself a case of Score during the course of the show. And of course, MChem 24-hour pharmacy on the corner of N1 and Durban Road. And of course, Decro Paints. Decro's on board with Cape Rugby TV, and we're absolutely thrilled to know that we have such a quality brand with a quality show. Folks, well, as you know, it is all going down to the wire. Jerome, did I say it right?
I think you're spot on it, because this week, and there's still a couple of games and still a couple of teams that can cause upsets. Yeah. So it's down to the last games, yeah. It
is down to the last games. Not only the last games, but even possibly the last points differences. Maybe even, if this, I mean, we've seen so many times already this year, equal points difference.
Yeah, and I think coaches are sitting with their calculators now and work out what if and what not, but I think it can come down to that. A team might lose out with 1 point or 2 points.
I think the other thing that I wanted to mention is the promotion league that is going on at the moment. While everybody's talking about Super League A, Super League B, Super League C, the promotion league is also, and of course the PAR region, but they've still got a few more games to go, but the promotion league is where the guys are really battling it out to get themselves into Super League C. Yeah,
that's also another aspect of the games that teams are battling, and I know they put a lot of effort in. There's still a few games to be played.
All right, so we've got a string of games for you tonight, folks. We're going to be taking a look at the match between Brankenfell and UWC, False Bay and St. George's, and of course Durban and Marties. And remember, or anybody who's out there, if you want to send us your games, send it to us. It's easy for us to download, and it's easy for us to share as well. So, of course, big thanks to Carla Nokia for sending their game to us, and of course Michael Stackmeyer at False Bay, as well as well, I just lost my train of thought here, but Jean de Mont, of course, Warren Peterson, because even though we're dealing with Jean, it's fantastic always to speak to Warren, and it's so helpful. Anyway, folks, let's get straight into it. First half of the first match we're looking at, Brankenfell UWC. Right, welcome back, folks. So, okay, Jerome, Brankenfell UWC. This was an important game for Brankenfell, but also an important game for UW. Or are we at that point that the logs don't matter anymore?
No, I think it does matter now because, like, there's Brankenfell. I think they still have something to play for. Everybody still has something to play for. UWC is trying to avoid relegation, so they also have something to play for. So I think every game is important now.
Yeah, so the points matter on every corner that you're talking about. I think, especially there, if we're looking at that, for Brankenfell, maybe it's a bit of a reach too far in terms of getting into the top 6. But for UWC, they've still got 2 games to play, and it means that they could potentially get themselves into position 13, hop over NTK into position 13, which means that it's not an automatic relegation. It means they have a chance to play off.
Yeah, look, if I look at it, first half now only, that it's actually sad that they forfeit a few games, but the way the guys were playing now in this first half of the games that I was seeing is like they're actually playing good rugby. Yeah. So I don't know why they didn't play all the other games. Well,
we spoke about this I think the week before last. You know, is that the rugby just seems to be getting better and better during the course of the season. You were saying, why didn't people play like this at the beginning? But I suppose that is the case. You start playing almost like test match rugby.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right, remember, folks, you can find us on www.facebook.com/Cape Rugby TV, where you can enter our score competition. And we'll give you an opportunity to win a case of score during the course of the show. Always exciting, and we give you a Spot the Team competition. Really good one coming up this weekend. The jerseys are different, so it's going to be a little bit tricky. But don't go away. When we come back from the break, we're going to be taking a look at the second half of the match between Brankenfell and UWs. Back in a sec.